Hi, this is Father Joe Cisetti with you once again. On Wednesday, March 25th, we celebrate the solemnity of the Annunciation, when Mary said yes, and when the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. Now, in the life of the Church, there are two conceptions that we celebrate, that of Mary on December 8th, and that of Jesus on March 25th. On both those days, our local custom is to have a special blessing for the unborn and their parents. On March 25th, we usually have a living rosary, and then that concludes with that special blessing. Obviously, we're not going to be having that this year, but when we're past all this, my hope is that we can offer this blessing once again. Wednesday, March 25th also marks something else. It's the 25th anniversary of this, an encyclical of John Paul II known as the Gospel of Life. The Latin title is Evangelium Vitae. It is a marvelous document. Of all the documents, all the encyclicals at least, of St. John Paul II that I've read, this is the longest, but I can also tell you it is probably the most readable. It is a beautiful work. Each section starts with a scripture passage. It's like each section, one way or another, is a scripture meditation. And his starting point for all this isn't with what's wrong, okay? His starting point is with what's right with human life. At one point he asks, why is life a good? And the answer is, it is a manifestation of God in the world, a sign of his presence, and a trace of his glory. Every human life is a sign of his presence. It is a trace of his glory. So once we start to see what is right, once we start to see what the values are, then we start to see what contradicts them, what the anti-values are. And so he starts with the value of human life, but then he goes and he addresses three very significant anti-values that are active in the world today: abortion, euthanasia, and also the death penalty. This is a marvelous work, and as we continue our confinement, I encourage you to take some time just to read this, reflect on it some. You can download this for free from the Vatican website at www.vaticanva. EWTN.com would also have this available. It's something you could probably download electronically as well, but I consider just to spend some time perusing this document, reading it, let it be some of your Lenten reading, and also reflecting on the gift and the value of every human life. Because what we are seeing right now with everything that is going on is ultimately a matter of promoting the common good and promoting the safety and the dignity of every human life. That is a value. That's a value we seek to protect. It's a value we seek to protect from all those anti-values. And there are many more anti-values in addition to those three that are addressed in this work. But we continue to be a people of hope. We continue to be a people of life. And let us continue to pray for one another and to pray for our suffering world.